Hello everyone, in this video what we are going to start is the continuation of the video of the chapter India size and location, which is the first chapter of the geography. Under that chapter we have covered basic things regarding the Indian location, like we have covered the latitude, longitude, hemisphere, then how they are divided in two parts. We have seen how longitudes are long line which divide two country in two hemisphere, western hemisphere and eastern hemisphere. Western part and eastern part, India lies fully in eastern part. How this there are center line, this equator which divides the whole world in two part, northern hemisphere and southern hemisphere. India fully lies in northern hemisphere. Then we have seen this position, we have seen India's position and its location in longitude and latitudinal extent. Then we have seen island groups also. Now today what we are going to see is the introduction of basic size. In this size, basic things are mostly factual basis. You have to learn these things. Like when we talk about total area, India's total area is 3.28 million square kilometer. Then share in total world, India shares 2.4 the geographical area of total world. So 2.4 of the total world's area, and India's area is 3.28 million square kilometer. Then India is the 7th largest country in the world. As it is 7th largest country in the world, so we have to see some of the largest countries. What are the largest countries? First is Russia, second Canada, third USA, fourth China, fifth Brazil and sixth Australia. So in this way India is at the 7th position. The land border of India is 15,200 kilometer. The land borders, as if you will check out the map, so India's land border will you will found at 15,200 kilometers. Then coastline, the coastline of India is 7,516.6 kilometer. Indian coastline is 7,516.6 kilometer, and it includes the coastline of Andaman and Lakshadweep Samu also. So in this way I hope the land border and coastline is clear to you. So this is some fact regarding the size of India. Let us move further. Then mountains, plateaus, longitudinal extent and its role in influencing the time of the country. Under this topic, the main thing will be this on the basis of the standard meridian of India. We have seen the Greenwich line divides the world in two parts, the eastern hemisphere and the western hemisphere. In this way, suppose this is the country, this is the spin, then this is the center line, the Greenwich line, GMT, green meridian line. So green meridian line passes through the London in green. India's location is over here. So in this way it divides the whole earth in two parts, western hemisphere and eastern hemisphere. What we will see today in this is the standard meridian of India. The standard meridian of India is 18 degree and 30 minute east, or what you can say 18 degree and half east. So in deciding the time of any country, the standard meridian play very important role. Standard of any country. For example, in case of Russia, there are standard meridian 11 standard meridian in Russia. So they have different time zones. But we in our country have selected one standard meridian, and that standard meridian is 82 degree and 30 degree east. Why we have selected this one? Because from India also there are three standard meridian which are passing from Gujarat to Assam, but we have to select one because there is a time lag and time difference from Gujarat to Assam, and there is a time difference of 1 hour 45 minutes. So let me tell you over here that in Dwarka, Gujarat, if it is 12 p.m. because there is one line which passes through Gujarat. So if in Dwarka, Gujarat, if it is 12 p.m. then it will be 1:45 p.m. in Assam, Dibrugarh in Assam, because what we have seen suppose this is the Gujarat area and this is the Assam area. So from Gujarat, if it is 12 p.m. this is the one standard meridian, this is the one standard meridian, and this is the central standard meridian which passes through Mirzapur, UP, and this is 82 degree and 30 minute east, and this is the standard meridian of India. because by this only we are taking our time. Otherwise there will be the difference of 1 hour and 45 minutes. In India, for instance, there will be difference of about 1 hour and 45 minutes in the local time of Dwarka in Gujarat and Dibrugarh in Assam. In India, the longitude of 82 degree and half east or 83 degree and 30 minute east, 82 degree, sorry, this is 82 degree only, 82 degree and 30 minute east is treated as the standard meridian of India, IST time of India, Indian Standard Time. IST stand for Indian Standard Time. So Indian Standard Time is 82 degree and half east. Hope the concept of IST is clear to you. Then when we talk about Earth also, the Earth has been divided in 24 time zones of 1 hour each. Each zone thus covers 15 degree of longitudes, because what we have seen over here, this is the whole Earth, suppose. So it is divided like this. This is standard meridian, like this. There they are connecting both the pole. They are connecting the both pole. They are connecting the south pole and the north pole, both the line. This is standard Greenwich line, the center line Greenwich line, which is 0 degree line. Then with each 15 degree there is a line, and this includes 1 hour of time gap. Each 15 degree 1 hour. So India lies over here. In this way the whole time zone of world is divided. On your screen also there are some images at present. You can see in these images that what is the 3 time zones which are given in India. You can see one image is there at Dibrugarh, one is there in Dwarka in Assam. So I hope the concept is clear to you. There is a time difference. Why there is a time difference? Because sun rises from east and India lies fully in the east hemisphere. That's why there is a time lag of 1 hour and 45 minutes between India, within India from Gujarat to Assam. And to avoid this time zone, we have to decide one standard time zone that we have taken as the Mirzapur, the 82 degree and half east. Otherwise there will be very difficult to decide the train timing zone also, because if there is a time lag of 2 hours, as I told you. Now there is one image on your screen which is based on the world's time zone. When we see the difference from Greenwich time to India, there is a difference of 5 hours and some minutes, so 30 minutes and all. So this is the difference. If it is 2 p.m. in if it is 2 p.m. in Greenwich time. Okay, I hope by this you might have very clear idea of how the time within India is decided and how the time in the whole world is decided. There is one standard time which is 0 degree, which is Greenwich line. From Greenwich line the time is decided for whole world. From India there are 3 lines passing for longitudinal, so we are considering the center line. Otherwise if you will consider the first line or the last line from Gujarat east, because it starts from Gujarat east, from Gujarat towards moving east of the whole world. That's why in Gujarat east, though Gujarat in west of the India, but Gujarat east line of Gujarat 82 degree, then not 82, 68 degree, then moving towards the 97 degree of Assam. So that's why there will be difference of 2 hours, and to avoid the difference of this 1 hour and 45 minutes and to have a standard time for throughout the India, there is one standard time that we have decided. This is it for today's video. Hope the video is helpful to you. By the next video we will continue with the remaining topic. Thank you very much. Have a very nice day ahead.